Hello everyone, Glenda Mollet here, and I'm in my craft room stamping with you again today. And we're going to create one of the October 2020 In Color Club cards using the Dove of Hope bundle. So the Dove of Hope bundle consists of the stamp set and the detailed dove dies. We're also going to use the Word Wishes dies, the Merry Christmas, and some blue adhesive back gems. The designer paper is the Snowflake Splendor paper. And then we have some Pacific Point as well. So I'm just going to get my dies out here while I'm making sure I'm oriented properly and everything's a go. Okay, so we have Merry Christmas and we have doves. And I'm trying my new lighting system out and it's still getting a shadow in that corner there. We'll try that. Let's angle that a little tiny bit and maybe scoot it in a bit. There, maybe that. Maybe we got it now. Let's have a look. Okay, just have to wait for it to catch up. Okay, so when I created this card, I made it without the Whisper White in behind. So those of you that got the kits to do it virtually, you don't have that. So I'm making one without it. But if you want to add the white, all you have to do is cut the designer paper, which is sitting at 5 1/8 by 3 7/8. So just cut that down to 5 by 3 3/4. And then the Pacific Point is 5 1/4 by 4. And if you cut that down to 5 1/8 by 7 3/8, then you can get a piece in there. Okay, now having said that, let me just check. I think maybe I didn't cut it down. Okay, so I didn't cut it down. I just added a piece of Whisper White in there that is 5 3/8 by 4 1/8. That's the white piece in the back. But it's not in your kit, so if you have white and you want to do that, go ahead. I will create one without it. So we have a Misty Moonlight card base, a piece of 5 1/4 by 4 Whisper White for the inside, a piece of Pacific Point that's 5 1/4 by 4, and we're going to die cut the branch out of that, a piece of Snowflake Splendor designer paper 5 1/8 by 3 7/8, some silver foil to cut the birds and the wings out. Now you may have one piece and you may have two. I don't remember what I prepped. Piece of vellum to do in behind the wings and the tail. And then this is a piece of shimmery white to do the sentiment. And I've put some of the new foam sheets on the back and then die cut it so that this is popped up, but you don't have all the fuss of those little tiny pieces of hello, brain fart. Little tiny pieces of dimensionals. Okay, so I'm going to, first of all, before I forget, because this is the part I normally forget when I'm doing a video, is to do my die cutting first. And then I have issues. But step 1, cut out the branch. And I'm just running it through the maxi. There we go, and I'll put that back because I don't want to lose it. Okay, there's our branch. All right, so I'm going to put that right on to the Misty Moonlight card base, and then you'll be able to see the difference of whether you want to put another piece of white in there. I'm using Stamp and Seal. You don't have to use as much of this as you do the other types of adhesive because it is really sticky. Okay, so I'm going to put that right on there. So this is how I originally created this card. I think that's crooked. Oh well. I'm letting it go. All right, and then next we're going to put the designer paper on top of that. Oops, I was about to drop my adhesive on the floor. Oop. And that goes right on top of this. This is such cool designer paper. Okay, so I'll put that off to the side for a second, and we're going to do some die cutting here. Let's move this so I don't lose it. All right, so we have the shimmery white that has the foam adhesive sheet on there. The people that are doing it virtually, this is already cut out for you. And it will just pop out of... I think I left it all attached there, and it'll just pop out for you. Okay, so we need 2 of these wings, and we need a tail. Come on, tail. Where did you go? I dropped it there for a second, completely lost it. Okay, so that's all I'm going to cut out, because I don't want to put anything else in the same area as this, because it's quite deep, and I want it to get a good cut. So you don't have to do it upside down. You can do it right side up. Except mine keeps moving. It's not cooperating. Oh my good Lord. Stop. Okay, hold your breath. Going down. All right. And I just went slow to make sure that it had enough time to cut through the cardstock and the foam sheets. Okay, so we'll take that off and take those pieces off, and I have one more of these to cut, and then I'm going to pull in the silver, and we have 2 wings and a body. See if I can get them all on this one piece. Okay, now we'll put that through. And going slowly to give it a chance to cut that bird out. There we are. Let's throw that away. Put this die back, and there's another wing, and then we're going to cut out one more of these wings. Let's pop that out of there. Make sure there's no pieces left in there, and I'm just going to put it on there and die cut that. And then we have all of our pieces, and we can start assembling. Okay. That, make sure there's nothing left in there before I put it away. And the tail. And put that back and get those out of the way. Just pop these couple of pieces out that didn't come out. Now I didn't put adhesive sheet on these because I like the effect of a loose wing. But if you want to glue it down, by all means, go ahead. Okay, so we have our 2 wings that are going to layer. We have our Merry Christmas we have to get out. And then there's the bird, and then there's the bird tail. So I'm going to find my glue dots, because I have found that glue dots are really good for putting these wing pieces together, as long as they stick like they're supposed to. So I just put my paper on there like that and just pull. Then you're not touching that glue dot, and you're not taking away any of the stickiness of it. because the more you play and touch the adhesives, the more oils from your hands they pull up, and then you don't get as good stickage. Okay, stickage is a new word. It's right up there with inkage. Now I'm just holding it up till I get it matched. Oh yeah, almost matched. Oops. Uh-oh. Did you see what happened there? It tore off the paper. These things are sticky. I just have to put another one on there. Okay. Take your time to line those up properly. Oops, then I killed it. Oh, now he's got a broken wing. Oh well. So my new lights, I have both of them for this video. And I just looked, and it's actually nice that there's no dark area over here that I can see. And I just had to answer my grandson. Okay, so now I'm going to take another glue dot and put it on the right side of the tail vellum, right up at the very top. And then we'll just line that up, and hopefully the glue dot won't show through. There we are. Okay, now this one of the wings I have just tucked in behind, so I'm going to stick a couple of glue dots on there just to keep that in place. Like this. And then this one, I put it up, popped it up on dimensionals. So just grab a couple of dimensionals and put them on here, like that. And I'm going to wait to put it on until after I get him on the card front. And then this whole thing is up on dimensionals as well. So when you do dimensionals, don't put anything under his beak. That way you can still put the branch in there. Okay, bring in the card. And this is going to go here with this extra wing on, like that. And then our Merry Christmas. So I'll just pop that out. There we are. Put those over there. Now, I'm going to start with the Christmas. And you just have to play with it a bit so that you only get the good part. And don't lose that eye piece. Just slowly work these out off the piece of. Okay, now I got to get those little tiny ones out if I can. Push them through. Oh, come on. Okay, I have right here. We're going to push those through and attach them to something. Maybe they'll stay off. No. If it wasn't so sticky, it wouldn't be an issue. But it's sticky. Come on. There we go. There's one. Of course, now it's on my fingernail. Sorry, I have beeping happening at on my computer. There we go. There's those ones. And then there's the middle of the A there. And 2 pieces on the S. This is a little finicky, but it's a lot less finicky than having to put little pieces of... Oh my gosh. My grandchildren are trying to contact me. Sorry, dudes. I'm busy. So then I'm just going to put this on here, like this. And it's, you can kind of play with it to make it what it's supposed to be. Then I'm going to dig this piece, the dot for the eye, out and put that on there. All right, now we do the M. Holy man, is it almost 10:30 already? Oh. Okay, I didn't think my day had gone that far yet. All right, so I just have to get the part of the E out there. Hold on. Okay. Off my fingers. No, not all the way. There we go. All right. So now I'm going to put the Mary in here. That got a little bit out of shape there. So I'm just going, there we go. Got it. Once you get it out of there, it's really quite easy to work with. Okay, so now we'll put our bird on, making sure that I leave enough room for that other wing. So I'm just going to place it on there till I get the bird on. And I kind of want it hanging out over up there. There we go. Now these can go on. There we go. Now this dude, get the pieces out of it. And then we'll put a little bit of Tombow on there. Now, where are my scissors? I'm just going to pick that up and put it off to the side so that it dries while I'm stamping the inside. So there's the inside. The inside piece. We're going to put the small dove in the bottom right-hand corner. So if you don't have the dove, of course... Oh! I used the wrong color. Oh well. That was supposed to be Pacific Point and I used Misty Moonlight. So we'll just switch the colors around. I'll put the Sentiment in Pacific Point instead. Oh Lord. Hello, I'm blonde. There we go. Close that, because apparently I'm having one of those days where everything is going to go wrong. I'm trying to go fast because I have to go grocery shopping and start getting our trailer ready today for our camping trip for Thanksgiving. Alright, so that just pops in there like that. And then we'll take the branch And you can put this up or down. Doesn't matter. Either way. And you can have it like sticking out of the bottom of his beak or not. Up to you. There. All right, so now we'll just drop a few strategically placed blue adhesive back gems. And you can use any of them that I think I sent you. Some big ones and some little ones. I'm not sure. And, oh, I love how the C is right in that. Of course, everybody's going to be different because, of course, the designer paper is all cut different. So we'll just put that one down there. There we are. So there's our card. Oh, I didn't stamp the envelope. Hello, Blondie. Put that dove on the envelope, too. I love this dove. It's pretty, but I wish it faced the other way. There we go. All right. It's still a bit wet. There we go. There's our 2 cards. The one has white, so add a piece of 5 3/8 by 4 1/8 whisper white underneath if you don't like the blue on blue. Either way works really well. There we go. So thanks for watching. I hope you enjoy making the cards and have a wonderful rest of your day. Stampin' Smiles and bye for now.